welcome to this week's Suspish Chit Chat.
Hey everyone.
Hey, so Kat Adams here and Erin Sutherland.
Erin Sutherland.
It's so good to see you, Erin.
Oh, so good to see you. I'm so happy to be here tonight. I finally had a chance to do it.
Yes, giving Natalie and Jen a much deserved reprieve, right? Relaxation from this. So It's so good. I'm so happy to be able to be on here with you tonight because we've got some amazing stuff to go over.
Lots of great stuff.
A lot of stuff going on in the group. We've had 2 Bailey videos to catch up on.
Yeah.
Right?
The second one I have lots of comments about.
Oh yeah. And then of course we've got some contest winners, but the first contest that we want to talk about is to congratulate Mary Rose Nakamura.
Mary Rose, woohoo!
She is our very first debut Shark Tank winner. And her company is called Mask Era Canada. And if you haven't seen it yet, the full episode or her full recording is now available to the team. So you can go check that out.
Yay.
Hashtag Suspish Wednesday Biz.
Yes.
For your chance, to get into the next Shark Tank, which is going to happen about every 3 months or so, to be able to just get everybody's business out there and just support one another.
Yeah,
that's what we're about. We're about encouraging and supporting one another.
Yes, we totally just want to support each other and help each other grow, whether personally or financially, any way we can. We just want to be there for one another, be an outlet of safety and support. We love you guys so much.
Yes, absolutely. And we're growing phenomenally.
We are growing so fast.
It's amazing. I mean, we were some of the original ones, right? About 100 or so, maybe been, very new, still around, 6 months? Maybe?
Yeah, I think it's been like 6 months for sure.
7 months, yeah. So and just to see how far and some of the amazing things, I mean, Fatal Beauty, having the owner of Fatal Beauty on here and having a collaboration. And then I know Natalie's got some other exciting collaborative news.
Oh, Natalie is insane. She's on top of everything. Like, I envy Natalie. Like, I just want to be Natalie when I grow up.
We all do.
She's like so organized and she's just like on point. Like, I'm so grateful to have met Natalie and become an admin on this group, because I've met you and I've met Jen and her, and it's
in the mods, the whole team, everybody's just
the whole team, even the mods. Oh yeah, totally the mods, because they really keep us constantly like moving forward, and they keep us growing. And if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be as big as we are.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
With that, I mean, the announcements, we want to make sure and give everybody that reminder, right? Be nice to each other.
Oh, yes. Please be nice to each other. We don't want to have to like kick you out for like a nasty comment. Like, we all have our personal days where we're just feeling a certain way. Trust me, like, I've had my days this week and I was just like, but let's come back to reality. It's not just about us. You uplift another person and it makes their day. It really does. It makes their day. It might make their entire month.
You never really know what somebody.
You don't know what. Yeah, exactly. You don't know what we're going. Like, you don't know what I'm going through.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're going through, and that is the whole purpose of this group, to have a safe place and to have a comfort zone and to be able to receive compliments and to receive uplifting anecdotes and just be there for one another, even though we're across the country and across the world.
Across the world, yeah.
I mean, there's days where I'm feeling really, really low. And then I get my little like, you're awesome. You got this. I love you. Text messages, just from the group.
Mm-hmm.
And that helps me move on to the next day on my low days.
Yes. Yeah.
So just kind of keep that in mind.
And we want to make sure too that, if you see anything that's negative, or if you
Yes.
see anything that's really not in line with the roles, to be able to be part of this group in the first place, just to let one of us know. Like,
totally. Do we want to get into
Bailey?
The Ken and Barbie?
Let's talk Ken and Barbie.
Oh, the hot mess that there was.
I think my favorite part about that video is the fact it was at the end is like, of course, the U.S. people would name the Ken and Barbie because of their
totally Midwestern /
blonde hair, blue
eyes.
Yeah. Exactly. So yeah,
total colonizers.
But
yeah, go ahead. I feel like he sought her out in a way, and she was so codependent.
Yes.
That she just kind of fell into it.
Yeah.
But then there was like that extra twist where she was kind of into it.
Yeah.
In a way.
And her own sister.
That freaked me out the most.
Oh.
Like, that was like, seriously, like, I have a sister. My girls, I only have 2 girls. Mm-hmm. And there is absolutely no way. Like, if you were a normal person, like, obviously she has issues, but I would fight to the death for my sister.
Yes. And to be put in that position, it reminds me too, I think of one of the other ones that she did earlier this year where the sister, just became a victim. And it's like, how do you do that to your family?
How do you allow your sister to become a victim?
Right. And you're a part of it. And
yeah.
And that could have been before, or, around maybe some sort of Stockholm syndrome. What do you think?
I don't know. I feel like definitely Stockholm, but when you have that like bond, or that bond you're supposed to have with your sister,
mm-hmm.
you totally trust what your sister says. Hey, yeah, it's totally cool. It's fine.
Yeah, you want
I'm the oldest of 2. It's me and my little sister, and she's not that much younger than me. Mm-hmm. And I can tell you right now, like, if she said, oh yeah, Erin, it's totally fine, I would be fine with that. Like, yeah, you said it's fine. I trust you.
Yeah.
You have like this trust in someone that you've known your entire life.
Yeah.
And yet they're pushing you down this road that is like totally just toxic and life ending.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about that she got? Do you think she got off?
Oh yeah, she knew what she was doing. Period. Like, she did, and whether it was related to a guy or not, like, she got off.
Yeah.
So when it comes to like a sister thing,
don't mess with it.
You're done. You're done with me. Like, you know what you did. You don't deserve to be a sister in any way.
Yeah. Well, speaking of fatal, little segue. We had a little thing, Fatal Beauty, recently. Just a little thing.
Yeah.
Just a little thing. There was those requirements, if you remember.
Yes.
You had to like the page, put Suspish Fatal Beauty giveaway, talk about why you love Bailey, what happened, and what your backstory is, and then hit done in Natalie's original post. So I don't know how many we had, but we had a lot.
Yeah, we had a lot.
We had a lot. And the winner is Miranda Smith.
Yay, Miranda.
Congratulations, Miranda. Now we have two. We have a Miranda, M-E-R, Smith. And then we have a Miranda, M-A-R, and it's M-A-R-A-N-D-A Smith. So congratulations,
Yay,
Miranda Smith. So you want to talk about Freeway? Freeway Phantom.
That was a hot mess.
Oh my
Freeway
gosh.
was a total hot mess.
Yes.
Like I watched that twice, 2 times.
Yep.
Because like it just blew my mind how things were happening, and the police department, the DC police department, which is all predominantly African American, and they're like, oh, they ran away. Oh, they ran away. But like they couldn't link anything together.
Yeah. Well, they got a phone call after I think the second girl was killed and said there's a body on the side of the road, and it was another 6 days before they went out there or before they found it.
It angered me so much. Like the fact that she put that out Monday, and everything that happened this week.
Well, and so I mean, I'm very familiar with that area. That all this happened within miles of each other.
295 corridor, all around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally grew up my entire life in Maryland, in DC area, and the fact that the cops, none of the cops, even like, we didn't even like consult one another and say, okay, the main thing with the shoes, and the shoes, like every victim was missing their shoes, and that wasn't like a flag.
Well,
I wonder, like it took so long.
Except for the one, because she had her name written on her shoes.
She did, but then the green fibers from everything
that were, the evidence was conveniently gone, destroyed.
Oh, and that's why I think it was either a police officer or a family member of a police officer for sure.
I agree, and it was funny because my husband and I were watching the video, and I was like, I bet it was a cop. I bet it was a cop. And it was like, I don't know, 20 seconds later, Bailey was like, they were looking into maybe it was a policeman. And, you know, being former law enforcement myself, it's like, you know, some of those things.
You're right.
The third victim, when the little girl was like, did mom see me? And she had to have been coached. She was obviously there. If it's not a cop, if it wasn't a cop, it was a family member for sure. And because it just seems too odd and too, well, there's no such thing as coincidences. Everything happens, right? So not in these types of situations. No way. Yeah. No. And so when it comes down to how similar the cases were, and it wasn't until after the fourth victim, I think, that fourth or fifth victim, that they were like, because all the way up until that, they thought that it was completely separate. They didn't even think about, which blows my mind, because up until that one specific victim, all the shoes were gone. They always found a green fiber. Strangulation. There was a total MO. Yeah. And if we've watched enough Criminal Minds, we all know that there is a method to this madness. Yes. And there was a ritual. And the fact that it's not that they couldn't, they did not want to recognize the method. They didn't want to recognize the MO and the profile of the killer, just because he was abducting very young adolescent African American females. And back then it was just kind of, oh, they ran away. Yeah, that was their easy way to say we don't give a shit. And the fact that most of the girls were going to the store, and in the 70s,
they were alone.
alone, going to the store, running an errand for, family member, mom, dad, or whatever.
Of course. Yeah.
And most of them got to the store and it was on their way home. And
It was always, yes.
And it could have been,
Yeah.
hey, your hands are full. Do you need a ride? What little girl is going to be like, okay.
But also, you have to think like them being so young.
Yeah.
There was a comfort in the person that they got abducted from. It may not have been from. Oh, yeah.
A friendly policeman. Policemen are our friends.
Hey, I know so-and-so. He's my brother. He's a police officer. It's something along those lines.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah.
Period.
You can trust me.
Of course.
How many cases have we seen or talked about that it's like, I thought they were just normal. I thought they were just
exactly.
Yeah.
You don't know. You really don't know your neighbor. Right? When you live 50 feet from your next door neighbor, unless there's a life-threatening situation. No, I want to know. I personally want to come in your house. I want to know who your people are. And you best believe I'm going to check on the local judicial website.
Yes.
Who you are and what you've done.
Yes, because it's public record. And I think maybe yes. And nowadays with all the technology, more people need to do that. To be honest. And I know Bailey, a lot of times she doesn't like talking about cases that are still unsolved.
That, and she also does not like to talk about cases that are kid related.
Yeah.
Especially if the kids were like harmed in a nasty way, which I totally understand.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
If you're going deep into a killer's like mind and the whole thing, like I get that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was totally a cop.
Yeah.
Or a brother. It was a very close, like
a naturally trusted person, like somebody that wouldn't necessarily have an issue going with somebody, right? Like, since there were no witnesses to any of the abductions, apparently, other than a girl might have been seen riding in a blue Volkswagen, I think was one of them. But
so they had like a common and everyday car, but then like the handwritten note.
Oh yeah, that too.
And there was no like stress and there was no shaking. Like, why was that one victim
covered with a coat that had this note in the pocket, right? Maybe we should move on to some better things.
We
it's been quite the episode so far.
We definitely have another challenge.
We do. We have another winner.
We do have a winner. And drum roll, please. The 60s Decade Challenge. We have a winner of Connie Durham. Congratulations, Connie.
We love Connie. She's a moderator.
She is.
In the group.
And she does a really good job. And she picks the phone when you need to talk to someone.
Absolutely. And I want to highlight your makeup, which is a teaser for the next one. Suspish Decades 80s.
Yes.
So similar to there's two pictures for this one.
Yes, I know. I love the 80s and I love bright, fun colors.
Yes.
This one was just because it looked super fun. I haven't done it yet. Like you should do that.
Yeah.
For 80s. I feel like you might have to do like a very neon yellow eye, one of Bailey's yellow eyes with that hot pink for the 80s challenge.
Ooh, yeah. I think I have some.
Even with like the cut crease with the the eyeliner that goes in the crease. That would be like, you should do like blue.
Yes. Gosh.
And yellow.
I need to go to Ulta. We just opened one here.
I'm totally not going to tell you not to. But I don't have like the lips. I mean, I have a hot pink lip, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to take away from the eyes.
Oh, your eyes are gorgeous.
I spent a minute on the eyes.
Yes. You did.
Even Layla helped me with the eyes. She was like, "Oh, mommy, that was so fun."
Aww, babies.
I know.
Your eyeshadow is phenomenal, and
Thank you.
am so excited to see all of the 80s looks that we got coming up.
Yes, I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
All the neon, all of like the blue, the shimmery blue, the blue eyelashes.
Yes.
I want to see multicolored eyelashes. Yes, the electric blue eye mascara that we saw back in the 80s.
I just remembered I had that. I just remembered that. Oh my gosh.
I remembered I wanted that, but my mom was like, no. No, you're not doing that. And I was like, all right, fine. Guess what, Mom? I can do it now. I'm bigger.
Can't hold me down.
My body, I do what I want.
And we also, in addition to the 80s, are wrapping up our monthly Suspish Bailey challenge with the 4 pictures.
Yes.
Totally.
Please make sure that you post and just keep posting and have fun.
Yes.
That's the thing. Like, we want you guys to have fun, do something that's not out of your normal.
Yeah.
And just totally go wild and enjoy yourself doing it.
Oh boy. Oh baby, that's good. Thank you. I got a refill.
Oh my gosh. So cute.
Thank you.
I can't wait to meet him. He's so sweet.
Yes.
Mine is keeping the girls downstairs.
I mean, that's huge.
It's ginormously huge. It's fun though. I had a total like awesome time.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I am so glad that you got to do this and to see your beautiful face. And
oh my God, yes.
We've got some great stuff coming up. So stay part of the Suspish Squad and
please do. It's so much fun. Yes, we'll be back.
There's so many announcements coming up. So watch closely, tune in often, and do the challenges.
Please do the challenges. I love seeing those.
Yes.
I may not participate, but I totally love like waking up and seeing the challenges.
Yeah.
And I love like checking in and seeing everyone's take on the different like decades and the different challenges. So much fun. So much fun. All right. So like my next, I've already kind of done my 80s.
Yes, you have.
A prelude. I might do something different, but I want to see you.
Okay.
I want to see you do the neon yellow with the electric Debbie Gibson blue eyeliner.
Challenge accepted.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
All right, guys. I hope you have a wonderful week, and we'll see you on the next Chit Chat.
Bye.